Let's be real. The world of investing can feel overwhelming, right? Finance degrees, endless news alerts chasing every market twist. It's enough to make anyone throw their hands up. But what if I told you that all the complexity you think you need to build serious wealth is totally optional? In fact, what if the path to financial freedom was actually refreshingly simple? Today, we're diving into a strategy used by successful investors who spend less than 30 minutes a month on their money, all thanks to just 4 powerful ETFs. Get ready to simplify your wealth journey. And no, this isn't just some theoretical idea. These 4 ETFs are picked to work together like a well-balanced team. They help your money grow, provide income, and cushion the blow when the market gets bumpy. Most big financial companies won't tell you about this kind of strategy because it doesn't make them a ton of money. They'd rather sell you complex, high-fee products. But when you learn how this simple system works, it can completely change how you approach your financial future. Why investing feels so complicated when it doesn't have to be. Let's face it, investing seems overwhelming for most people. One moment, everyone's raving about a hot stock. The next, people are panicking about a crash. There's always something new to follow: cryptocurrency, AI, real estate, gold. The list never ends. Add in flashy headlines, social media opinions, and advice from your cousin who knows a guy, and it's no wonder people feel stuck or anxious about getting started. But here's the truth that experienced investors know: simple usually beats complicated. The most consistent and successful investors don't jump from one idea to another or constantly trade in and out of the market. They create a smart, diversified plan and stick to it, calmly and consistently. That's exactly what this 4 ETF strategy is all about. Each fund in this plan serves a purpose. One drives growth, another generates income, another captures tech innovation, and the last one adds stability. Together, they form a powerful, low-maintenance portfolio that works across different market conditions and stages of life. The 4 ETFs that make it all work. Let's start with the core of your portfolio, the growth driver. This role is played by a broad market ETF like Vanguard's S&P 500 ETF, also known as VOO. This fund gives you a little piece of 500 of the biggest and best US companies, including names like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and Google. It's like owning a slice of the entire American economy. The fund is cheap to own too, literally just a few bucks a year for every 10,000 you invest. And because it's spread across so many sectors, tech, healthcare, finance, consumer goods, you're instantly diversified. That's a smart, solid foundation for any long-term investor. If you're truly curious about investing, I found Interactive Broker's platform helpful in my own journey. You can find it linked below. Go ahead and check it out. Let's talk about your income engine. That's where a dividend ETF comes into play. A great example is the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF, or SCHD. This fund focuses on companies that regularly pay dividends and have a history of increasing them. These aren't risky startups or trendy stocks. They're established companies that share their profits with investors, quarter after quarter. The income can be reinvested while you're growing your wealth, or used as a steady paycheck when you're in retirement. Even better, SCHD includes sectors that VOO doesn't lean as heavily into, like energy, consumer staples, and industrials, so it helps round out your portfolio. Then there's the Innovation Booster, which adds some future-facing growth to the mix. For this, consider an ETF like the Invesco Nasdaq 100 ETF, or QQQM. This one is all about tech and the companies shaping tomorrow, leaders in AI, cloud computing, electric vehicles, digital payments, and more. While VOO gives you some tech exposure, QQQM concentrates more heavily on it, giving you a better chance to benefit from long-term innovation. It's still diversified, but more tilted toward fast-growing sectors. And it's not all Silicon Valley startups. It includes giants like Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft too. Basically, it puts you right in the middle of where the world is headed. Lastly, you'll want a steady hand, something that helps smooth things out when markets get shaky. That's where a value ETF like Vanguard's VTV comes in. This fund focuses on undervalued but fundamentally strong companies. Think banks, insurance providers, healthcare companies, and reliable consumer brands. They're not flashy, but they tend to perform well when growth stocks take a hit. And many of them pay dividends too, so you're not sacrificing income to gain stability. This ETF helps balance out the more aggressive parts of your portfolio, like QQQM, and keeps your wealth-building journey on track during market downturns. Why? These four work so well together. Here's the magic. Each ETF plays a different role, but they work together beautifully. VOO gives you steady growth through large, established companies. SCHD provides regular income and adds a level of consistency. QPQM gives you access to the fast-growing, future-focused tech sector. And VTV offers a safety net, reliable companies that tend to do well when the market gets rocky. When one part of your portfolio struggles, another part is usually doing well. If tech stocks drop, value and dividend stocks often hold up better. When innovation booms, your tech-focused fund kicks into high gear. It's a natural balancing act that makes your portfolio resilient, no matter what the market throws at you. Customizing your mix. Based on life stage. One of the best parts about this system is that it's flexible. You can adjust your mix based on your age, goals, and how much risk you're comfortable taking. If you're in your 20s or 30s, you probably have a long time before you need the money. That means you can afford to take on more risk for the chance of higher returns. You might lean heavily on VOO and QQQM, with smaller portions in SCHD and VTV to provide some stability. If you're in your 40s or 50s, you're likely thinking about retirement but still want to grow your wealth. A more balanced mix might work better. Maybe more SCHD for income and more VTV for defense, while still keeping enough growth and tech exposure to stay ahead of inflation. And if you're already retired or getting close, you might want to shift toward income and safety. That could mean putting more into SCHD and VTV, while still keeping a piece in VOO and QQQM to ensure your portfolio keeps growing over time. The point is, this system isn't one size fits all. You can fine-tune it to match your needs and update it as your situation changes. Set it and almost forget it. Once you've got your portfolio set up, the maintenance is super simple. You don't need to watch the market or panic when things get crazy. Just check in once or twice a year. If one of your ETFs has gotten way out of balance, say it's drifted more than 5% from your original target, you can rebalance by moving a little money around. That's it. No stress, no spreadsheets, no endless hours of research. This approach doesn't just build wealth. It gives you peace of mind. You'll know that your money is working for you, no matter what the headlines say. And that confidence makes it way easier to stay calm during market ups and downs. Here's the bottom line. You don't need to pick 50 individual stocks. You don't need to time the market. You don't need to pay a fortune in fees. With just 4 ETFs, each doing a specific job, you can create a powerful, all-weather portfolio that grows your money, pays you income, and protects you when things get rough. So, where are you right now in your investing journey? Are you just getting started and building a strong foundation? Are you looking to add more income, tap into the future, or make your portfolio more stable? Whatever your goals are, this 4 ETF strategy can help you reach them without all the noise, confusion, or stress. And if you want help setting it up, just ask. You're closer to financial freedom than you think. If you're concerned about your financial security and are thinking about investing, check out the first link. It's the platform I use, Interactive Brokers. Click the link to learn more. If you're excited to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications.